My name is Daniel Duchon, and I'm the Director of Emergency Management for Cochise County. I'm here today to talk a little bit about the different types of alerts we offer here in Cochise County. So starting with the basics, we have what is called reverse 911, where I would be able to send a voice message that dials your phone number, and that's specifically for landlines that we get from the white pages and the yellow pages. Next, we have cell phone alerts, which you may have heard amber alerts or silver alerts. We can look at an area on a map, draw a circle or a polygon, and send a message to every single cell phone that is in that area. The next type of alerts we have is public notifications, where you sign up in advance. So I get people ask, well, if you can get all the landlines and all the cell phones in an area, why do I need to sign up in advance? The answer to that question is, if there's an evacuation area on a map, you'll only get the alert if you're physically there. If your phone is in the evacuation area, but if you're in town going shopping, you won't get it. So by signing up for alerts, you'll receive that alert no matter where you're at, because we have your cell phone in the system already, even if you're outside. That also is valuable when you think about your family members or loved ones that may need some help during an evacuation. So if their neighborhood is evacuated, you'll get alerted so you can help them. And another question I get very often is, there's a fire and I didn't receive an alert. Well, maybe you were outside of the evacuation area. So in Cochise County, we've got big wide open skies, so you can see a fire miles away, but you would still be miles away from the evacuation zone. So the last type of alert we can send, which we would rarely ever, is the emergency alert system, which is primarily your presidential alerts that would come down through the radio and the TV and stop the broadcast. We do have the ability to do that. However, it would take a significant situation where we would tell people, all the way in southern Arizona to not come to Cochise County. So the most valuable alert is if you sign up in advance, where you're going to get that notice no matter where you are. So if you sign up and you got a little excited and selected all the check marks and you're getting a few too many, you can go back in, just go to the main website, which is cochise.myfreealerts.com, enter your phone number, email address that you logged in with, and you can deselect how many alerts you get. When signing up for alerts, you have several options. You can enter a cell phone, a landline, a secondary phone, an email, and you could say call me, text me, email me, so you can tailor it to what best suits how you'd like to receive the alerts. Got it. So here in Arizona, across the state, we've standardized how we send emergency alerts in the language we use for evacuations, and we use the terms ready, set, go. So ready is just a state to be ready to make sure maybe your community, your house is fire-wise, or you have spare food and water in your home. Next, we say set. So ready, set, and that's where there is an active threat in the area and you could be asked to evacuate. Even load some food or water and your important documents in the vehicle waiting for that call. And lastly, ready, set, go. Go means it's time to evacuate and you need to leave the neighborhood as soon as possible. So gather your family and your pets and go, and hopefully you've already been in set and you've already loaded the vehicle so you can leave as soon as possible. So a good question we often hear is, if you have a vulnerable relative that is in the evacuation area, what can I do for them? If the area is being evacuated, one, you've already proactively signed up for alerts, so you've gotten the alert, not just your relative. If they're unable to leave, you can call 911 and a deputy would be able to go in and assist them in evacuating. But we would ask that you not try to enter the area to save them yourself. We'd rather just call 911 and we can help that relative that way. So the goal is to take as many paths to alert people as possible, so that we do that with landlines, white and yellow pages, cell phone calls, cell phone text messages, and emails. Thank you.